Well, we've seen a pretty overcast day across the Upper Peninsula and a few spotty showers, but just look off to the south here into Wisconsin and Iowa. A huge mass of rain beginning to work its way northward, and we'll be expecting this to start off as we go into the evening, and still expecting rain to be around as we go throughout the day on Tuesday. Periods of rain could be heavy at times, and then even as we go into Tuesday evening and Tuesday night, still expecting chances of rain to be around. So it's not going to be a quick hitter. It expects to be around for a while, maybe even as we go into Wednesday. But for right now, we are at 52 degrees, overcast, south winds at 5 miles per hour. But temperatures are in the 50s and will be cooling off throughout the overnight as this system will start to drag down that cooler air. For us here in Marquette, we are at 50 degrees. Temperatures just off to the west, more of the lower 50s at 53 in Altonagan, 52 in Ironwood, while seeing more of those lower 50s in Coastal Falls, also in Menominee. Florence at 52. Lawrence currently at 53 degrees, and for us here into the east, more of the lower 50s at 52 in Escanaba, 51 in Manistee, and 50 degrees in Ishpeming. So temperatures uniformly in the lower 50s. Winds coming in from the south at 6 miles per hour in Escanaba, 5 in Iron Mountain, and at 5 in Houghton. But as we head throughout the evening, winds will begin to come out of the north throughout the night, and that will start to bring down that cooler air mass, which is not going to be too much cooler. We're only going to be expecting more of the mid to upper 40s for overnight lows, so not going to be seeing that 50 degree air mass like we've been seeing throughout the day here. And then even farther south, more of the 70s in southern Michigan, 70 degrees in Flint, 69 in Lansing, and at 70 down in Detroit. But we're going to be on the cooler side of this disturbance, which will keep our temperatures down in the lower 50s for highs as we go throughout the next few days. But heavy rain enters throughout the night, mild temperatures throughout the next few days, as highs won't be quite that warm, but lows aren't going to be that cool either, with the clouds continuing to cover the region. That will keep lows from bottoming off too much, so we'll be expecting more of the mid, maybe lower 40s as opposed to maybe the 30s like we saw a few days ago. But not much sun in our forecast as clouds continue to stick around on into the days of Wednesday, and for us also on Thursday. There will be some spotty sunshine here and there, but generally it should be a cloudy week for us as this huge area of low pressure it's just going to continue to swirl and swirl, and it's not going to move out of here very quickly. It's not going to be maybe until the weekend that we finally get to see some good sunshine back into the region. But area of low pressure continues to work its way off towards the northeast very slowly, though, as it brings in that soaking rain. The cooler air is on the backside of that disturbance, and as we take a look at Tuesday, well, the rain is going to be here, and it's going to keep us very wet. Have the umbrellas handy, especially as we look at the morning hours, because rain comes in throughout the overnight. We'll notice that it starts to push out of here the heavy rain during the afternoon, maybe some light showers as we go into tomorrow evening, and we'll continue to see that, but maybe even partly cloudy skies as we get into Wednesday, as we'll have a slight chance of an early morning shower and before things do start to finally clear out as we get closer, maybe by Friday. But tonight we'll be at 45 degrees, showers becoming heavier, north winds between 10 to 15 miles per hour, and we'll keep the north wind in place as we'll see most of the heavier rains in the morning. North winds between 10 to 20 miles per hour. Highs in the lower 50s in Lawrence, 53, 54 in Crystal Falls, also at 54 in Iron Mountain, and at 54 in Munising. And these will be early morning highs. As we go on throughout the afternoon, temps should start to drop back off into the 40s as we go closer to the evening hours. Your bus stop forecast for tomorrow morning at 45, north winds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Have a jacket ready for the kids. And as we take a look at Wednesday, expecting it to be mostly cloudy, a slight chance of a shower, but then Thursday and Friday come along. Things do look to be dry for us, but still expecting it to be mostly cloudy at times. 54 on Friday, and then starting to really cool off as we get closer to Saturday.